All right, so I also want to record, since we're talking about YouTube, gang stalking, and corruption and sabotage by the US government, how they basically practice financial abuse, all right, by sabotaging any of your efforts to have gainful employment. I even applied for a couple of jobs through the government just for, shits and giggles. And of course, they took me through the ringer, made me apply like two different times just to cancel them or do whatever. I think they were just having big fun with that. But anyway, I have one main YouTube channel, which has almost 4K followers, that was doing well and got sabotaged, absolutely obliterated mid last year. As soon as I got to the point where I was, not even a lot of, not even a lot of income, just a few $100s, and they were like, "Oh no, we don't want her," thinking that she can make any money. So yeah, let's fuck that up. And I was just like, okay, whatever. Let me diversify, make some other channels. And it's just like anything that gets traction, they end up sabotaging. So everything was fine on this channel, but as soon as it started to get some traction, all of a sudden I'm having issues. I'm showing you this so you can see how my internet is being manipulated, even though you can see the signal is fine. There's no distortion in the signal. But if you see the count, you'll see how um, here it's jumping and skipping and um, big chunks. Okay, you can see how it's just like hella delayed. All right, and again, nothing wrong with this. Now of course, now that I'm recording, okay, they're trying to make it like, oh, it's, it's really not that, but you can still see on the screen. Okay, you see it jumping around. So I'm not able to go live on this particular channel. um, and again, so I don't know what kind of manipulation it is. I've called, YouTube. Other spiritualist channels are experiencing the same thing. Um, Here, this started all of a sudden. Okay. Again, but it's financial abuse. All right. They try to keep you boxed in so you're not able to make any type of money. All right. Here, but I figured I'm logging everything. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just tired of just dealing with all of this and just like, oh, okay. It's like, no, let's just put it out there so somebody can say, oh, she didn't put it out there, or oh, whatever. This happens to be um, my celebrity tarot channel here, which I ended up doing content creating because I spent the better half of a year and a half trying to find gainful employment. This is before the pandemic even hit, before people had to even worry about jobs or anything. I didn't know that that was part of the targeting, that they would fuck up your jobs, or you get there and all of a sudden you have an interview and then you see the energy shift in the room, and they're looking at you crazy, looking at you like you're a criminal. um, I would love to know just the case files or the lies or whatever. This defamation, I feel like it's something extraordinary and something awful here that they're telling these people. But anyway, um, gainful employment or lack thereof, income, all of that being restricted. I'm a YouTube partner, but haven't even really been making any money. And I don't feel like that's just because of anything I've been doing wrong. I know that it's sabotage. All right. So I just wanted to note that, again, there's nothing wrong with anything. It's just being manipulated and fucked up. So the whole situation is fucked up here. But yeah. Um, so anyway, those of you, it's crazy. The level of envy and jealousy is just really insane. Um, Here, the way somebody's just going out of their way to sabotage, just, I don't know. I'll be glad the day when when we figure out who did what, and we're just like, what's your fucking problem? Like, what's your fucking problem? They're making noises and watching and probably enjoying all of this, like feeding and harvesting and shit like they do. Like, I really don't give a fuck about the person, but it's just like, no, you like, there are some countries that, even in the United States, they're moving to rules where, going back to like the archaic ways where you die by like uh, gunshot, hanging, things of that nature. And I feel like crimes like this, definitely, crimes against humanity, like definitely you deserve to die, get executed immediately, day one, in the most inhumane way, when you target innocent people. But yeah. All right. So I'm going to end it there. Let me know if you've had any of your businesses targeted, or if you've been gang stalked, you've experienced workplace harassment as a result of being targeted, as a result of being gang stalked. Oh, and you see how they cut my connection here? And again, there's nothing wrong with the signal. This is just something that they do. All right. And then this signal here, your signal is unstable. There's nothing wrong with my signal. Okay. My signal is fine. All right. But it's just the way I guess that's them showing off, like, yeah, we can do this. It's fine. It's the ego of people who feel like they will never be caught. They will never be held accountable. Nothing will ever happen. And so it's like, oh, look at this or whatever. Uh, but I know the opposite. Okay, so it's like I actually appreciate, like, yes, show them what you do, show them how you can hack into the system, interrupt the feed, and do all of these things, like show off. I want you to do that, right? I'm actually moving my hand. It's even more delayed here. So yeah, if you've experienced workplace harassment or sabotage, or again, gang stalking at your work, your business, let me know down in the comments, okay, about some things that you've been experiencing, and how you've gotten around it or survived it or whatever. All right. Peace, love, and protection. One.